guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So what you're about to see is actually some Pokemon video game store display items that I just added to the game collection. I still have not found a spot to add both of these store display standees in my collection just yet, but I am so excited to share these with you guys and show off these pretty amazing store display items. So let's go ahead and check them out. So up first, you may actually recall this standee from a previous video that I did where I talked about all of my video game items that actually got away from me. So this actually has a great story with it. So my buddy in the local area, he actually collects tons of Pokemon items as well. And one night on eBay, I saw this pretty awesome store display standee on eBay on a bidding war, and I was actually bidding on this item. I really thought I was gonna win it. Next thing you know, there was another bid right against me, so we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and this thing bid up several dollars in the meantime, when I got a text message from my buddy asking if I was bidding on a Pokemon standee. So of course it turns out he was bidding on the same exact item as me, and he told me that he was willing to pay a lot more than I was for this pretty awesome video game standee, and he added it to his game collection. I didn't realize how big this thing was, and I didn't know enough about this item, and I figured the better person had it at the time. So he actually just messaged me and said that he's getting rid of some of his items. I actually got that pretty awesome Super Mario Bros. 3 full-size video game standee complete in the box from him, along with several other of my video game kiosk displays, standees, lights, etc. So I picked this one up from him, and I'm just so excited to have this one in my collection. This is really a great piece. So this game actually released in Japan in 2005, and then of course North America a short time later in 2006. So here we have this blue rescue team of this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So this store display is actually part of a larger display where it would have had this huge piece right at the top. It would have had a slot or several slots in the middle of it where you could actually put a bunch of the retail copies of the game in stores, and then at the bottom, the base part, you would have seen the same exact thing as this, except you would have seen the red rescue team. So this one is actually the blue rescue team. This one has tons of my favorite Pokemon on here. It just really looks great. It has all of these pop out pieces on here. It even says right on the front here, reserve your copy today. So this is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You have Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team. And it says, and receive your Pokemon Rescuer's Guide if you reserved your copy today. So this is just truly an amazing video game item that I'm so excited to add to the game room. I have tons of other Pokemon items in the game room. I have tons of Pokemon cards, displays, standees, etc. So I just want to go ahead and find a cool spot for this, add some of my other items together. Of course, there's Pikachu on the side, we have Alakazam, we have Mudkip, there's Squirtle, there's Gengar right on the front there, there's even Totodile. It just has some really great Pokemon right on this pretty awesome display. So this is truly a great piece, and this will look amazing in the game collection. So along with this one, I actually added this really awesome video game standee. So this is even older than this video game item. So this one is actually the Pokemon Ruby version and Sapphire version. This is a pretty cool store display. It has a really cool effect to it. It's not just all cardboard like this one is. It actually has this cardboard part underneath on the back side here where it says Pokemon Ruby version, Sapphire version. You have your legendary Pokemon right here, and then you have some of your starters right at the bottom. It says Game Boy Advance, E for everyone. And then on this front part, you actually see both of the legendary Pokemon underneath. They're kind of puffed out a little bit with some foam on the bottom of these display pieces. And then you have this plastic with this imprinted Pokemon and Ruby version, Sapphire version, all on the sides here with the starter Pokemon and the legendary Pokemon. It even accents this Game Boy Advance once again, and even says the Pokemon Company. It says Nintendo. So of course we have some of my favorites here. These legendary Pokemon are just amazing Pokemon. And then all of these starters. We have Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip. And then of course the legendary Pokemon, we have Kyogre and Groudon. So this display would have been used back in the stores to help promote this game. And this would have been in 2002 in Japan and 2003 in North America. So these displays are some older style displays, and these will look really great with my Pokemon, standees, displays, banners, etc. So I am just so thrilled to have these in my video game collection, and they truly make some beautiful display items, and they really pop out in a game collection. Now these I have seen sell for a crazy amount of money on eBay especially. My buddy definitely hooked me up as I've seen these sell more so in mint condition for such a crazy amount of money on eBay. This one does have a little bit of wear and tear, but that's to be expected and normal whenever you see these pretty awesome store display items, as they would have been in stores. They might have fallen off shelves, knocked over by people, and then of course kids would have been touching all over these, pointing to their favorite Pokemon. And then this one is just so huge. I didn't even know it was this large, especially when I was bidding on it back in the day. But I'm just so thankful that my buddy was able to snag these and then hooked me up several years later. So these are truly beautiful pieces in the game collection. Not sure exactly what I'm planning on doing with these, as I have some other pretty cool Pokemon banners, displays, and standees that I'm not sure where to put just yet. I'd like to kind of have these all together. Maybe I'll put these, especially this one, pretty close to my Game Boy Advance SP video game kiosk, because it mentions the Red Rescue Team in there for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. So that would be pretty neat if I could make a little area where that would be on display, and then maybe have some of my Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games on display with this piece. That would be pretty sweet. So what do you guys think I should do with both of these standees? Where should I put them in the game room? And should I build a little Pokemon section to have all of these on display at? So just go ahead and drop a comment below on what you guys think I should do with these standees, and let me know if you've ever seen these before. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.